right, traders, this is Blake Morrow. You are listening to the Morning Edge webinar. I want to welcome you all back, and it's time to get started. So let's go ahead and put out our majors here, or get out the majors. Let's go to the euro dollar. Okay, so here's the euro, and as you can see, this yellow trend line right here, it's the one we've been playing against. It's been very effective, and overnight really proved that. If you look at where we rejected overnight, I'm going to redraw this, but from here, okay, you can see that trend line rejected perfectly, and so now but you can really see how important this lower trend line is going to be, and we're really boxed in right now. So if you go to just stay on this 4-hour chart here, let me see, I have two yellow trend lines drawn there because this one, you can see in a 4-hour chart, it doesn't come through. It's unmovable because it comes from another chart. Anyway, this 4-hour chart, it's pretty clear as far as I'm concerned, because what we've done is we rejected it at 786. Okay, so that resistance is now very, very important. Okay, for the market, at least today. Okay, you can take that, put that right over there. Okay, now you'll notice this trend line here. Okay, now we're going to have to go to an hourly chart to get real particular about this. Really drill down this move. Okay, so you can see this trend line, right? Okay, see that wick right here? You guys there? You see it? All right, very important. Now, this lower trend line on the hourlies. There we go. See that? See this? Okay, this is showing you how important this 112 is. So let's remove this, or actually copy that, put it right here. This is very important support today. So now we're boxed in. Do you see how we're boxed in? That's why I'm hoping today we actually break through 112 and we consolidate somewhere down here, pre-FOMC, which if you think about where we're at, that could put us mid-range, you know, between the lower trend line and the upper trend line, somewhere down here. You know, I just don't know if we're going to make it all the way down there. I'm hoping we will, because then if we do, if we are somewhere around 112 or below during tomorrow's FOMC, I will hold my euro dollar short, because I don't mind being short at 113, well, 111 or 112.91, excuse me, which is close to 113, and I'd like to maintain that position through the FOMC, because if we get an upside move in the dollar post FOMC, I want to be able to add to my dollar longs, you know, and if it stops me out, or, you know, I take a slight loss, then at least it'll be, you know, hopefully a slight loss. It's not like the Fed's going to cut rates, you know, or it's not like the Fed's going to do more quantitative easing. They're either going to raise rates, or they're going to raise rates, which again, that would be a very, very small chance of them doing. But more importantly, they're probably going to guide us to a rate rise sooner rather than later, is what I'm thinking. So with that being said, 112 is going to be major support today. I know it, you know it, the market knows it. And Paul just said that the 112.10 area is the 618 retracement of this move. Let's double check that. Not that I don't believe Paul, I just want to, it's actually 112.20, okay? But I really think these trend lines, as they intersect, are going to be pretty important today. So now resistance is 113, 786 retracement comes in at 113.35. If we take out 113.35, I can guarantee you I will not be short the euro dollar. That is key resistance now, critical resistance. Man, this stupid euro pound, that's killing me. killing me, that euro pound. Oh, so irritating. I'm not short. Okay, let's take the cable. So the pound, like I said, it's had a really nice bounce back. I mean, look at this thing. It's like very resilient. And like I said, I am short. I have a short at 155.89. That's my cost average. I'm trying to hold on to that position. I'm trying to hold on to it. We do have resistance as we make our way up to 156.75. Okay, it's possible that we can make it up there. Um, let's take this 4-hour chart. Relative strength is diverging. You can see how we're making new highs. Relative strength is diverging now. Hourly chart diverging big time. If we hit a new high, relative strength will once again be diverging. I'm pretty confident of that. So we should end up stalling somewhere around here, but we could make it all the way up to 156.75. I think it's possible. I'm going to write down two levels. 30. Okay, so 156.30, 156.75. Okay, and we are still in a range environment. Seems bullish right now, but you know, if you take a step back here, it's ranging. You know, yes, it might be a complex head and shoulder pattern, but this has a lot of work to get there. We'd have to see the euro breaking out in order for this to play out. But yeah, we're really just more or less in a range environment currently. All right, so support. Man, look at this thing, just bunker strong. Um, delete that. Oops. Wow, look at the pound right up to highs. Crazy. It's all euro pound right now. It's all euro pound because the euro pound just dropped below 72 pence. Gosh damn it. I'm so pissed off that I'm not short the euro pound. I'm really, really irritated that I missed it by 4 pips. That irritates me like it's nobody's business. Ugh. Anyway, 155.40 is really key support. We're right up against resistance right now. 155.40. Serenity now. Serenity now. Uh, so let's go take a look at this Swissy. Here's the Swissy. Okay. Swissy's unmoved by everything. How about we do this? Why don't we not touch the Swissy until we break 94 cents or 92.50? How about that? Like I said, I'm so disenchanted with this currency pair right now. 92.50.9400 and range environment. There you go. Okay. Let's take a look at the yen. So yeah, there were some Kuroda comments last night. He tried to backtrack what he said about the exchange rate and talk about real rates. And I didn't catch all of his comments. I know he was verbally saying stuff. And what you see here is the dollar yen spiked right up to resistance. Okay, we had drawn that line from yesterday, and we just came right up to 123.80. Support here is at 123.10, and I don't think anything's changed at all. So we're just going to write down the same numbers that we had from yesterday. So 123.80, 123.10. Oops. Okay. Let's take a look at the Canadian. All right. So let's delete that. You can see what's stuck overnight. Look at this chop suey. The risk about the Canadian, and I know we talked about this yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. The risk with the Canadian is if we squeeze above this neckline here, see with this double top target, you know, the problem is, in my opinion, is we didn't reach support, and as you guys know, I wanted to buy the dollar Canadian. I was just hoping we would get to 121.60 because I just wanted to get long the Canadian down here. But I have to imagine that people that were trading the double top, and they were short, were probably trying to get that price too. And what they've seen is they've seen the dollar Canadian slip higher, and everybody's going, oh man, did we miss did we miss getting out? So there's probably people that were shorting through here, expecting a move down to 121.50. And what we're doing is we're squeezing higher. And so my fear is, and I don't have any position in the Canadian, but my fear is if we break this 123.60 level, you're going to start to see it squeeze. And because then, anybody who's short is going to start squeezing, getting squeezed out. So 123 is support, 123.60, whatever the low is here, 66 or 65. So resistance is 123, 1.2365. Okay, and support's going to be 1.23. And we are ranging, unfortunately. Any day we want to get out of these ranges would be nice. I feel like we've been range bound. Well, we have been range bound the last couple months with the dollar. Really, it's been hard for the dollar to get any type of moves going. All right, let's go over to the Kiwi. Like I said, if there's anything that I should be short, probably shouldn't be the euro and the pound. It should be the Kiwi. But I'm not short the Kiwi right now. But you can see we are having a very difficult time getting above 70 cents. And unless we get above 70.25, it's bearish. We do have dairy auction results today. Keep that in mind. $69.40, and then more support would be at like 69 cents, but we're going to write 69.40. Okay. And pound is up against resistance right now. Like I said, it's a lot of this move that you're seeing in the pound is the euro pound currently. Look at the euro pound just getting smashed. I mean, absolutely getting crushed, and I'm not short. It just kills me. Look at that. This is all euro pound. Has nothing to do with the dollar right now. Man, that bums me out. Okay. Hold on really quick. Okay. Um, wow, look at the euro pound just getting crushed. Okay, let's go back to the, what did I need to do? Aussie. I was taking a look at the S&P and the DAX, by the way, on my other computer because the S&P is rallying right now. We were down 85 or so when I first stepped in. We've really rallied back this morning. We're getting turnaround Tuesday coming. Turnaround Tuesday cometh. Pounds hitting new highs. Look at the euro pound. Oh, killing me. All right. Anyway, let's go over to the Aussie. So here's the Aussie. Cap by this blue trend line is very important. We have this double top or double bottom, but I'm leaving it for right now. I'm not dealing with it until we start breaking out. Okay. We need to really start breaking some of this resistance before I can start looking at that. But right now, this downtrend line is very, very important. You can see it right here. Okay. That means we have to break 77.80 to turn bullish. Support. $77.20, $77.15. That's support. Let's go to the dollar index. We'll be able to get all these in. Okay, so here's the dollar index. It's your monthly chart. Go over to the hourly. What a mess. All right, first of all, let's delete this. These are all pretty important. 95.60 is obviously very great resistance. 560. It's great resistance. Support 94.30, I guess. I mean, we're just we're in this range until FOMC, I'm sure. It's 94, 94.30. Okay. And when we get back, we'll take a look at the peso and the other Nordic currencies. But you guys don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right. Be right back. Thanks.